Welcome to our latest episode of Your Friend with a Pipeline. Today we have an exciting episode with a couple of renegades, literally. We've got Jen Holmstadt and Brandi Wolfe with Renegade Energy Advisors to tell us all about their new venture that they recently started. So I'll have them introduce themselves and we'll go from there.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen Holmstadt. I am part owner of Renegade Energy Advisors. I manage the energy science side of the business. I'm a geomorphologist by training. I have a master's degree from Michigan State University. I've been working in the energy business really since 2008 on the geohazard side. The services that my division covers in the company really range from geohazards, risk assessment services, all the way to modeling capabilities in your area. We also have a really wonderful woman. Her name is Kristen Cataldo. She's our director of energy sciences, and she manages all the technical expertise in that area. She's a professional geologist, and she's also a geomorphologist by training.
And so I'm Brandi Wolfe. I'm the other co-owner of Renegade Energy. I have a bachelor's degree in civil engineering from West Virginia Institute of Technology, and I have worked for consultants and natural gas operators across the industry for more than 16 years. So the services that my group offers are PHMSA, state industry, regulatory compliance, and integrity management.
Great, thank you. So tell us a little bit about like what we always call the secret sauce is, like what makes what you guys offer unique and different.
Well, we offer a pretty niche mix of expertise at REA. There aren't a lot of firms that offer pipeline integrity specific geohazard services. So I think that's pretty unique to REA. And then when you pair that with our regulatory compliance services and our pipeline integrity management services, you really get a full service experience with a small company feel that our clients really seem to appreciate. This industry is pretty small, and so I think it's more about connecting with a person or people that you like to work with more than a name on a door. And that's the kind of experience that we're cultivating here at Renegade.
I love that, and that's a great I think that's a great niche to fill. I would also was just thinking while you guys were talking about the regulatory experience and that sort of thing is all of the work that you both do on the GPTC committee and keeping up with all of that. Do you guys want to talk about that for a minute? Because it's astounding how much work goes into that and expertise, and maybe you guys can talk, each one of you, about like the specific things you're working on the committee, because I think it's good to get the word out about the committee too, because I think a lot of people don't know about it and how much work goes into it and the benefit the guide has.
Jen and I have been members of GPTC for a couple of years now. I'm really enjoying that group. It is, I think there's 100 of us, give or take, and it is, the nation's specialists in this industry. And so we have a broad range of expertise from coast to coast, and we're able to set and talk to the people that work on the things that we work on, whether it's on the regulatory side and they're with, a state public service commission, or if they're an operator. We're able to kind of get that mixture of information to get the best guide out there, right? We want the operators to use this information to help fill that gap between what they're doing and what our regulatory companies are requesting from them, right? Then I both sat on the design committee and the integrity management committees. So that's really where our expertise kind of are highlighted, but it's such a small group of us, we're able to work with people from the other groups as well. We recently just helped put comments together for the new leak detection rule. So that's been an experience to try to go through the, 90, 100 some pages that proposed rule is, and help kind of give good comments back to PHMSA with good questions, so that we can better understand their intent, right?
Absolutely.
It's,
Oh, go ahead. I want to hear your thoughts too.
yeah, I was just gonna say it's a really, I would say, a fun group to work on, even though sometimes the material is a bit dry and there's a bunch of people in the room arguing about, Robert's rules and ANSI, procedures for modifying documents. The group itself is really fun to work with. And it's really important work, like Brandi said, especially now with how much things are changing in the with the new regulatory things that are coming out all the time. It's really, I think, vital work that the committee is doing to get that guidance out for operators. So it's fulfilling work, I think, for everybody who's on the committee. There's a lot of people on the committee that self-fund, who are there, who are retired, who've been on the committee for a long time and fund their own participation. So I think that speaks for itself.
I agree. That says a lot. And I'm always astounded by the fact that I feel like we have literally some of the smartest people in the industry in those rooms talking about those, and how difficult it is to kind of write the guidance and stuff like that. So it really speaks to me too, that anybody that thinks the regs are simple and you just check the boxes, they should come and sit through a meeting or two and see what that's like, because yeah. And especially with the rate of new rulemaking and that sort of thing, I think the work has really increased on the committee to incorporate all these new rules. I know you guys have been working hard and for a long time to get all the gathering and the new gas rule stuff in there. And now we'll have the leak detection, and then it will continue on. So I think it's a whole new era in the industry. And I think this committee is a big part of it. And you guys have been a big part of it too. So tell us where, conferences you're going to be at, where people, if they're going to be there, they can come and find you and talk to you, and how else they can get a hold of you if they're not going to the conferences.
So we are going to be at GPTC's, I guess they call it the winter meeting in Albuquerque this year. And also next month, I will be at LGA in New Orleans. And in September, we're planning to be at the NAPSR meeting in Minneapolis. So we do travel a lot, we're all remote. And so we're able to kind of hit different areas of the US. So if you see us, feel free to come and say hi. And if you can't, maybe we can get you our email address in the link to the video.
Jen, are you going to be at both of those too? Or are you guys splitting up a little bit, or?
No, we kind of travel as a pair. So.
Once you start a company together, it's hard to break up after.
It's hard.
We're combined.
And that way you're less likely to miss a banana pudding opportunity. You can both scour the menus at different places where you're going.
Yeah, this is true. If you have anybody who's watching who is very interested in how banana puddings rank out across the country, that's what we're going to be using our Instagram for. So if you're on Instagram and you're interested in this, that's what the Renegade Energy Advisors Instagram page will be used for, is our personal opinions on various banana puddings. So
yeah,
they know where all the good ones are. Yeah,
we do. Yeah. We are always on the hunt. Yeah.
So if you live somewhere where you have exceptionally good banana pudding, reach out. Maybe they'll have to come and set up a meeting with you and come and check out the banana pudding and get some great regulatory advice along the way too. So we will add these on the video and stuff like that, but do you have a website, and how else is that the best way for people to find you, that sort of thing?
So we're both
other than
on
your
LinkedIn.
Instagram page about the banana pudding.
Right. Other than that, if you don't need banana pudding recommendations, we're both on LinkedIn. You can find us there. We also have a website that is Renegade Energy Advisors.com, just fully spelled out. And then if you need to get a hold of us, our emails are just our first name at askreallc.com. So feel free to reach out. We'd be happy to chat and we always enjoy a good question that gets us to thinking and makes us go back and do a lot of research and dive in. So
I agree. Those are fun. We all get those calls from people, and it's funny to go, how have we never thought of that before? And how are we even going to find this?
it's true.
Good. Well, and we'll put that information in the little notes that go with the video too, but just want to make sure people knew how to get a hold of you. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about or add or anything like that?
So
I think so. Yeah. We
Awesome.
appreciate your time. Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on, and we will see you in, we'll also be in LG, so we'll see you in New Orleans. Talk to you soon.
perfect. Thanks, Erin.